All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Before I get into this video, check it out. It's unfortunately that this happened. No one wants to see a young girl getting killed, and no one wants to see this happening. It's very, very sad situation. This girl was 16 years old and could have potentially have such an amazing life in front of her. But unfortunately, she made the wrong decision. And the decision that she made was to grab a knife and pretty much almost kill another girl. Like that cop stopped this girl from murdering another person. And I find it kind of interesting or, hypocritical when I hear people, BLM and all that, Black Life Matters and her life matter and say her name. Let me ask you a question. Does the other girl's life matter? Because as I see the altercation, as I see the fight here, what I see is a black lady or a black girl, I don't know how old she is, about to be murdered. And what I see is a white police officer, if you want to call the race, because everything has to be about race, right? A white police officer saving her life. So I don't really understand how we say that this cop is racist, this cop, or playing the race card in this cop, when this cop literally saved this young lady from being killed. I'm about to show you a couple videos. You share your own opinions down below. But this situation is sad. Again, the person or the young girl that was killed is unfortunately this happened. She could have had a great life in front of her. But I'm going to tell you what, you play stupid games and you're going to get stupid results. You grab a knife and you don't put it down in front of the cops and you attempt to kill somebody, you may get shot. That's just how it is. That is not racist by no means. It is not racist by no means. It's just, common sense. Democrats talk about common sense gun laws. Common sense would tell you that if you grab a knife and you go after a girl and the cops got a gun pointing towards you, you most likely gonna get shot. But I want you to see this. I want you to share your opinions down below. Obviously, this is pretty news. Pretty new. A lot of things are coming out. Some people are saying that these people went to the house to make a fight or to create a fight. All that. That doesn't matter, right? That does not matter at all. Here's the thing: deadly force should be utilized as a last resort. This is not a home defense situation. This is straight up a fight. Straight up a fight that end up on people getting upset, people getting kicked, and a girl getting a knife and attempting to kill somebody else. And bless the Lord that that cop was there to stop it. There's a lot of conversations that the cop should have talked her down. I don't understand. I don't see how you could talk somebody down that is about to stab you. You could see the video and quickly realize that there was really no room to talk. However, the cop was asking questions when he showed up there, right? So here's the thing. Before I share anything else, you know what to do. If you want to support the channel, you could become a patron. You could use my Amazon affiliate links, and definitely, they're down there. You could purchase whatever you purchase, and essentially a portion comes back to the channel. All right, let's do this. Let me share my screen right here. Before I share the screen, this is what I'm going to do. I got a couple things that I want to show you, right? So essentially, first of all, make sure you subscribe to the Jarhead 6 Ride where I ride my motorcycle. It's linked down below. We're going to take a look at this video from CNN. We're going to talk about this one. And then we're going to see the video that I got right here. And also going to talk about what Shapiro Twitter. I'm also going to talk about that for a second, just address a couple of those things. So first of all, here's the thing. Actually, let's start with Shapiro. If a 13-year-old black girl is stabbed to death in Ohio by another 13-year-old, that is not national news. Nobody knows her name. If cops stops a black girl from being stabbed by a 16-year-old black girl, it's systemic racism. Truly. Here's the thing. First of all, it's horrific what happened to this family right here. Definitely something that is just horrific. And our prayers, we pray for our country, we pray for the victims and all that. But the thing about it that it's true. It's completely true because the media has essentially an agenda. And if you don't meet their agenda, they don't care. They are in the business of division, in the business of making money, and in the business of upsetting you and fighting and bringing drama so they could make money. That's essentially what they do. They're not in the business of informing you what's going on. No, they want to make money. And, it is what it is. 13-year-old black girls get stabbed by another 13-year-old. Nobody heard about it. Really, no one did. And it is what it is. And look at this right here. Let's go ahead and play right here. I want you to see the agenda here. I want you to hear this guy talking about this.
I wonder how you're seeing this video and what you say as people are considering the totality of what they're seeing on video and whether they should make distinctions between different incidents.
So when I look at that video, I asked myself, if that would have been a 16-year-old white girl in a wealthy suburban neighborhood, would the police officer have sought to disarm this girl? Would the police officer sought to talk her down? Would the police officer would have used lethal force? And it's hard for me to believe that would have happened. It's hard to me to believe that officer would not have responded differently for a different girl in a different community.
There you have it. There you have it. The race car, automatically. It's hard for him to believe. He wants the officer to use all the tactics. Talk her down. How do you talk somebody down that is about to stab somebody else? What do you say? Do you say, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you please put the knife down?" I mean, this things that this guy is saying here is completely nonsense. If you see the video, you're about to see the video. If you see the video, there was no time for that. This girl made the decision to stab somebody else, and the cop did what he had to do to protect the other person. Talking her down, there was no time for anything. You could see in the video how quickly this escalated. The cop came out, said, "What's going on here?" Next thing you know, there's a fight. She's about to stab somebody else. Here's the thing. They don't hold no one responsible for their actions. This is the thing that is horrific. Hold people responsible for their actions. Again, you know what? This girl, as sad as it is, 16-year-old, that was her action. She decided to make that, decision and do that. So why we don't hold people responsible for their actions? It's beyond me what people think about it. Let me.
I look at that video and I ask if that were my child.
Oh.
Or if my child were the child in pink who was so close to Ma'Khia when she was shot, what would have happened? I think a lot of people are asking that.
I'm not asking that question. And you see the division right there that they're creating. Black versus white. He's saying that it won't happen. Because it's hard for him to believe that if it would have been, a white kid, this would have happened. And then she comes out like, "Oh yeah, if it was my child." Division. They create this division for one purpose alone, to get us to argue and to make money. There's people protesting about this. Look at this. I want you to see this. This is insane. By the way, guys, if you guys got kids or anything around your house, obviously this is hard to watch. I'm going to kind of play a little bit, kind of give my reactions, and then we talk about it again.
Hundreds of people marched to the Ohio State House in Columbus yesterday to protest. Our lead national correspondent, David Begnaud, has a crucial 11 seconds of video before the shooting. You have to know before you watch it, it's graphic. It's very disturbing to see.
Hey. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey.
All right, first of all, you see the cop getting out, say, "Hey, what's going on? What's going on?" These people are seeing the reality. These people are seeing essentially a police officer there. There was more cops. Do they stop? They don't stop. Obviously, they have no respect for law enforcement. And you're about to see a girl hitting the floor, and I believe it's a guy hitting her. Now, think about this. This guy's hitting her in front of the cops. That tells you right there that he just doesn't care.
Hey, get down, get down, get down, get down.
Do you heard "get down" 3 times? Get down, get down. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here. This guy here with the hoodie. He just kicked a girl. Just kicked the girl. Like it's cool. He just kicked the girl. And then I want you to see the girl that got shot and killed right here. She was told "get down" 3 times. 3 times. Get down, get down, get down. She didn't do anything. But I want you to see the position. Let's see if I can make this bigger. I want you to see the position of, go back here, of her hand. You see how level it is with her face? I mean, if you look around right here.
Get down! Get down!
All right, let me go back a little bit. You got to pay attention to this. Listen, guys, pay attention to this because essentially, her arm is down. And as she's going to try to stab this girl, she raises her arm to stab her in the face. So again, she doesn't come across. She raises her arm to stab her in the face. I want you to see this. I want you to see this, that the news is telling you this police officer is very mean and, he's doing horrific things. Let me come back here.
Hey, get down! Get down! Get down! Get down!
You saw it right there. She literally lifted up her arm to stab this girl in a higher position, literally deadly force. She attempted to kill this girl. Now, here's my question for all this BLM movement and all that. Is this lady, this young girl in pink, does her life matter? Does her life matter? Or her life doesn't matter? It's only the one that the white cop killed. Now, so the girl in pink's life does not matter. Because if you look at it, this police officer just saved her life. If you look at this cop just literally saved her life. So I guess her life doesn't matter, right? Only the girl that took a knife and tried to, kill somebody else, right? So let me come back here.
We'll play it for you again. This body camera video shows Officer Nicholas Reardon arriving at the scene. He asks what's going on, and then Reardon fired 4 shots at Ma'Khia Bryant, who police say was armed with a knife and was about to stab that girl in the pink.
She had a knife. She just went at her.
I just don't even understand this call right here, guys. I don't know why we're having this conversation. I really don't know why we're having this conversation. I really don't know why we're doing this. This is simple. This is what happened here is actually quite simple. A young girl made the wrong decision, and her wrong decision, pretty much caused her for cops to shoot her. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.